welcome back to my shop. Oh my God, it's done. I can't believe it's actually done. What started out as a project September where I said to myself, you know what, I'm just gonna do, I don't know, just the top. Which then turned into, well, maybe I'll add the cabinets. And then I just said to myself, heck with it, I'm gonna do the whole thing. It's done. The James King Extreme Assembly table is now sitting in my shop. When I started this table, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to make it out of, so I went to my big box store. I mean, I knew I had to make it out of plywood, but I wasn't exactly sure which plywood I wanted to use, and I'm really glad I used oak plywood. I like the way it looks, and with the Sapele hardwood surround, the two-tone, James, what a great idea. It was fantastic. I did get some comments back on why I was making a table that looked like this, why I was putting so much effort into the aesthetics of my table. It is simple. I love coming down to my shop and seeing this table. The table is beautiful. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? And I be holding that table. And you know what? I'm still gonna beat the ever-living crap out of it. I'm already actually doing projects on it. Believe it or not, I've actually gouged it already. I mean, sure, I had a heart attack when I gouged it, but I gouged it. And that's great because that's what it's here for. Because what do I like most about this table? It is super flat. I actually have a super flat working surface, and I've never had that before. I love the drawer space. I'm gonna have to go back and actually put some drawer sliders in because I realized that I've got a lot of crap. Lastly, what I love is the vise. I didn't think I needed a vise. I'm shocked, to be honest with you, with how much I'm using that vise. So as for the vise, it's made out of Purple Heart, my absolute favorite wood. And the handle and the balls on the end of the handle, I turned on my lathe with some leftover African blackwood. And yeah, again, pretty wood, hard as a rock. I want to get a couple thank yous out. First and foremost to Martin and Dave, my really close shop friends. I mean, they're personal friends too, but shop friends. I cannot say enough how much their encouragement helped push this project along and helped me get it done. James King. King does not put it in perspective. James King put out there a set of plans. I get it. I paid for them, and you should too. Being able to send a text via a Facebook page to James King, who created these, and him respond and encourage me and give me advice is immeasurable to the success of this program. So James, thank you so much. It restores my faith in humanity of the maker community. Cost. I had people ask me what it actually cost me to build this table. Don't tell my wife, but I don't have a clue. I mean, I started out with buying 5 or 6 sheets of plywood. I know what that costs. I know what the hardwood costs, but I kind of had to. Okay, I didn't have to, but I chose to. Had to, chose to, had to, chose to. I bought a lot of tools. 6 sheets of plywood, some tools, drawer slides, the wheels on the table, the vise, all that stuff, which you can get through Amazon link on James's page. If you're looking to build this table, I suggest you make an Excel spreadsheet rather than piecemeal it like I did. Last thank you I want to give is to you, my subscribers and the people watching this video who've been along with this journey with me since September. Thank you so much. You came out, you sent me comments, you sent me direct messages, encouragement, questions, and so on and so forth. And I hope now that we've come to the end of this project, that I've shown you enough positives and negatives, because Lord knows, I screwed up a lot. But that anybody can do this project. So I hope that the takeaway from this 4 videos later is that you feel inspired to give this project a shot. If you have a shop and you have space and you've always wanted a workbench, this is the way to go. So if it's your first time on my channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because I'm not done. I have about 6 projects in the hopper. First is my flag table that I'm working on with my best friend BK. I've got some guest maker series stuff going on with my kids, and I've got a lot of projects that I'm really excited to do. So for those of you that came along with the journey all the way through video number 4, thank you so much. For those of you that are new, it's great to have you, and we'll see you hopefully on the next video. That being said, let's get to video number 4. I think I've talked too much. Thanks for stopping by. I'm really happy with the way this jig worked out. If you couldn't see what I did was I took a 1/2 inch sheet of plywood, I routed out a section, kind of like what James did to drop my router in there. And then what I did was I started my first set of holes using a static spacer that came with my plunge router. I put 6-inch centers because I'm doing the smaller version of this table. I drew a cross through the center on both axes. That allowed me to actually make sure that I was centered for each hole. Well, I'm on drawer number 2. I've got all the cuts done, and I've had it with this. It's gone. I'm going to try and make a jig out of a piece of scrap because I can't get the holes to line up properly. And we're going to go from there. It's probably worth it. Who am I kidding? It's totally worth it to spend that time because this is just killing me. Yeah, that's much better.